You might be doing this every single day without even thinking twice. But as a brain doctor, I have to warn you, it's a habit silently increasing your risk of a devastating stroke. And here's the shocking part. It's something most people think is harmless or even healthy. The truth? It's one of the leading contributors to poor brain circulation and long-term damage. Strokes don't always come on like a bolt of lightning. Nope. Sometimes they're the result of slow, repeated choices that strain your brain over time. Let me ask you, how often do you find yourself settling into your favorite chair in the morning, cup of coffee in hand, ready to read the news or catch up on your favorite show? You might sit there and feel comfortable, perhaps content. But here's the catch. That very act, which feels so routine, could be putting your health in jeopardy. Every hour spent sitting adds up. You think to yourself, I'm just resting. Well, it may seem harmless, but prolonged sitting can have some serious consequences. Over time, the lingering effects build up, leading to issues you might not even recognize until they become significant health risks. What do you think happens to your body when you remain seated for hours on end? Your muscles stiffen, your joints feel achy, and that was your body's subtle way of saying, I need to move. Even more concerning, this simple act of sitting undermines your circulation. Blood pools in your legs, blood pressure increases, and inflammation can rise quietly without you realizing it. And let's not forget about your brain. It relies heavily on a healthy supply of blood, rich in oxygen and nutrients. When you sit for long periods, this supply gets disrupted. Imagine your blood vessels as garden hoses. If you compress or kink them, water can't flow properly, right? Well, sitting does just that. It kinks these hoses, making it harder for blood to flow, especially towards your brain. Over months and years, this can lead to dangerous situations, such as plaque clogs in your arteries. Eventually, this could culminate in a stroke. That moment when the brain is suddenly deprived of oxygen because a blood vessel gets clogged or bursts. But what if you don't experience a grand, dramatic moment like a stroke? Sometimes the first sign of trouble could be a mini stroke, known as a TIA, a transient ischemic attack. These symptoms can disappear in a matter of hours, leading many to brush it off. But don't let that mislead you. It's like your brain whispering, listen closely, I need change now. Now you might be wondering why this habit becomes even more harmful as we age. The answer lies in the natural shifts within our bodies. As we grow older, everything slows down, and that includes our blood flow. Your arteries are not as flexible as they used to be. Your heart doesn't pump quite as efficiently, and communication between your brain and body starts to decline. Something else worth considering. As many seniors spend more time indoors, they find themselves sitting more. Fewer walks outside, less gardening, or even simple household chores can lead to slower circulation. Our brains are quite greedy. They demand a constant flow of oxygen and sugar, key ingredients for keeping your memory sharp and your mood bright. Those small drops in blood flow from long hours of sitting can subtly impact key aspects of your daily life, potentially leading to memory issues and a higher risk of strokes. If you think about it, sitting after meals adds another layer of risk. When you eat, blood rushes to your digestive system, which means there's less flowing toward your brain and limbs. So if you sit or take a nap right after eating, you're actually making things worse. And if your arteries are already somewhat restricted, that reduced oxygen flow can be particularly harmful during those crucial post-meal moments. It really creates a perfect storm. And the troubling part? Many people don't even realize it's brewing until it's too late. Now here's where it gets a little concerning. Left unaddressed, this habit can start to chip away at your independence. You may notice changes in your energy levels, your memory, or your balance. It can even impact your mood, leading to feelings of frustration and loss of confidence. Every tiny slip in circulation compounds the risks, adding to the burdens of aging. But what if there was more to the story? What lies beneath this seemingly benign habit of sitting for too long? What can be done to combat its effects? As we transition into the next chapter, I invite you to ponder these questions. In a moment, we will shed light on the underlying causes and risk factors tied to prolonged sitting and how you can start making small shifts that will support your brain health and overall well-being. Because the good news is, change is always possible and you don't have to navigate it alone. Your beautiful brain is listening. So let's take that journey together. You might be wondering just how dangerous a seemingly innocent daily routine can be. A relaxing moment in your favorite chair, with a steaming cup of coffee in hand, seems harmless, right? But here's a startling truth. This comfortable habit could be gradually putting your health at risk, especially when it comes to your brain. Prolonged sitting is more than just a minor inconvenience. It's a silent threat that many seniors underestimate. Every hour spent comfortably sunk into a chair adds up, and while your mind may be preoccupied with news headlines or favorite shows, your body is subtly paying the price. When you sit for too long, your muscles become stiff, your joints ache, but more critically, your circulation takes a hit. This isn't just about feeling sluggish. It's about what prolonged sitting does beneath the surface. When you sit for long stretches, blood tends to pool in your legs, which can then elevate your blood pressure and allow inflammation to rise quietly in the background. Your brain, an organ that requires a constant supply of blood rich in oxygen and nutrients, suffers when circulation is compromised. Picture your blood vessels as garden hoses. If they become kinked or compressed, water can't flow properly. That's precisely what sitting does to your circulation, especially affecting blood flow to the brain. Over time, this can lead to dangerous plaque buildup in your arteries, setting the stage for devastating events like strokes. It's not always an obvious, sudden situation either. Sometimes the first sign something is amiss could be a transient ischemic attack, known commonly as a mini-stroke. This brief disruption can fade in a matter of hours, leading many to disregard its significance. But let's not brush aside those moments. They are cries from your brain that action needs to be taken. So why does this situation worsen as we age? As we grow older, our bodies inevitably slow down. It's a biological reality we all face. However, what many don't realize is that the very systems responsible for maintaining healthy blood flow become increasingly sensitive. Your arteries become less flexible, and your heart may not pump blood as efficiently as it once did. This communication gap between your brain and body that helps regulate blood pressure also declines with age. And then factor in common medications that many seniors take: blood thinners, beta blockers, and diuretics. These can further tax an already vulnerable vascular system. Now let's talk about the pattern that many seniors fall into. With reduced movement, many find themselves spending more time indoors, seated for longer stretches, especially if they are alone. Decreased daily activities such as walking or gardening contribute to even slower circulation. Our brains have a demanding appetite for adequate blood flow filled with oxygen and glucose. Even marginal dips in circulation due to extended sitting can lead to memory issues, balance problems, and a fluctuation in overall mood. Over time, these small interruptions can culminate in cognitive decline and an increased risk of stroke. Think about it. Sitting right after a meal can heighten these dangers. When you eat, your body naturally redirects blood toward digestion. This takes blood away from the brain and limbs, leading to a worsening situation if you remain seated or take a nap shortly after. If your arteries are already narrowed, it's a real problem, as your brain isn't getting the oxygen it needs, particularly during those critical post-meal moments. This creates a perfect storm, and what's distressing is that most people aren't even aware it's brewing until it escalates. So, what does this mean for you? If left unchecked, the consequences of prolonged sitting can diminish your independence. You might start noticing changes in your energy levels, memory, or even your balance. These shifts can lead to feelings of frustration and diminish your confidence in your own capabilities. Each subtle decline in blood flow compounds these risks and adds to the challenges that come with aging. I want you to remember this. You're not alone in this journey, and small adjustments can make the world of difference. There's profound empowerment in recognizing how your daily choices shape your health. So as we move into the next chapter, let's explore what you can do to get ahead of this problem, starting with the nutritional strategies that can support your brain and well-being. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the solutions that can turn the tide for your health, fortifying your mind and enriching your life. Because remember, your beautiful brain is counting on you, and every step you take toward better health matters. Together, we can ensure your story continues with clarity and strength. You probably have this in your pantry, but don't realize it's one of the secrets to keeping your brain sharp and your circulation smooth. I'm talking about walnuts. Yes, those small, unassuming nuts that you might snack on while watching TV or toss into a salad. They pack a powerful punch when it comes to your health, especially for seniors. The best part? Adding them to your routine is both simple and delicious. Walnuts are brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, the essential fats your body craves but cannot produce on its own. These healthy fats act like a protective shield for your blood vessels, reducing inflammation and helping them remain flexible. This is crucial because as we age, our arteries can become stiff and less adaptable, making it harder for blood to flow freely, especially to the brain. Imagine your blood vessels are like water pipes. Over time, they can rust and narrow. If water can't flow through easily, the entire system is compromised. Walnuts help keep those pipes clean and open. They promote better circulation, ensuring that all crucial nutrients and oxygen reach your brain, which is vital for maintaining memory, focus, and overall cognitive function. But it doesn't stop there. One of the key roles of omega-3s, especially those found in walnuts, is their ability to combat oxidative stress. As we age, our brain cells endure wear and tear, leading to a decline in health. The antioxidants in walnuts help fight these damaging free radicals, potentially reducing your risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Integrating walnuts into your daily routine can be easy and enjoyable. You might sprinkle them on your morning oatmeal for an extra crunch, or toss a handful onto your favorite yogurt for a nutritious snack. You can also include them in your baking. Add crushed walnuts to muffins or bread for a delightful nutty flavor. And here's a little pro tip. When you're preparing dinner, consider mixing some walnut pieces into your vegetable stir-fry or using them to top your salads. The options are endless, making it easy to reap the health benefits without even thinking about it. Now remember, this isn't just a standalone solution. It ties into other nutritional strategies that we'll discuss in the next chapter. For example, we'll explore another fantastic food that complements walnuts perfectly and boosts your overall cognitive health. So as we continue this journey together, keep walnuts in mind. These little nuggets of health are a tasty way to enhance your brain power and protect your well-being. Your brain is listening, and every smart choice you make matters. Stay tuned. I'm excited to reveal more nutritional secrets that can help you lead a vibrant, healthy life well into your golden years. Because let's face it, there's still so much more for you to experience, learn, and enjoy. Your story is far from over. Ever wonder why some days you feel sharper and more focused, while other days seem like a foggy haze? It's a common concern, especially as we age. One moment you could be at the top of your game, and the next, that clarity seems to slip away. Well, I want to share with you one simple, delicious solution that might just change your daily routine for the better. Let's talk about walnuts. You might have some sitting in your pantry right now, but do you realize how they can keep your brain sharp and your circulation smooth? Walnuts are more than just a tasty snack. They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential fats that your body craves but can't produce on its own. Think of these fats as your body's protective armor for blood vessels. As we age, our arteries tend to become stiffer, making it more challenging for blood to flow freely, especially to your brain. Imagine your blood vessels as water pipes that can accumulate rust and debris over time. If they're not clear, water can't flow through efficiently. Walnuts work to ensure those pipes stay clean and open, promoting better circulation and allowing crucial nutrients and oxygen to reach your brain, which is vital for maintaining memory, focus, and overall cognitive health. But the benefits don't stop there. Omega-3s, particularly those found in walnuts, play a critical role in combating oxidative stress. As we age, our brain cells can experience wear and tear, which gradually leads to a decline in health. Walnuts are rich in antioxidants, which help to fight off those damaging free radicals that can contribute to neurodegenerative diseases. So if you want to give your brain a fighting chance against age-related decline, walnuts are a simple yet potent addition to your snack routine. Incorporating walnuts into your daily life can be both easy and enjoyable. For instance, you could sprinkle a handful of chopped walnuts on your morning oatmeal for those extra crunches and nutrients, making breakfast more exciting and nutritious. Or say you enjoy a tasty yogurt in the afternoon. Just toss a few walnuts in there for a delightful combination. Not to mention, if you're indulging in some baking, crushed walnuts make a lovely addition to muffins or bread, enhancing both the flavor and the health benefits. Here's a little pro tip. When you're preparing dinner, think about mixing walnut pieces into your favorite vegetable stir-fry or using them as a topping for salads. They not only add a delicious, nutty flavor, but they also ramp up the nutrient profile of your meals. The options are endless, and making these slight changes can be a fun and delicious way to enhance your health without feeling like you're making a grand sacrifice. As we wrap up this chapter, let's reflect on how these tiny, unassuming nuts can have such a profound impact. Remember, this isn't just a standalone solution. The nutritional strategies we've discussed will build upon one another as we move forward. In our next adventure together, we'll uncover another fantastic food that works beautifully alongside walnuts. It's a powerhouse of nutrition that not only complements what we've learned so far, but takes your brain health and circulation to the next level. So let's keep those walnuts in mind as we prepare to dive deeper into this journey of nourishing our brains. Each bite, each little change you make, contributes to the larger picture of your overall health. You've lived a remarkable life filled with experiences, and you owe it to yourself to embrace all the vitality you can. Remember, your brain is listening, and every smart choice you make matters. Stay tuned for our next chapter. There's so much more to discover that will help you lead a vibrant and healthy life well into your golden years. Your story isn't over yet. It's just getting started. If you've made it this far, you already care about your strength and the health of your brain. That alone puts you ahead of most, and I commend you for that commitment to your well-being. Throughout our journey together, we've uncovered some alarming truths about a common daily habit: prolonged sitting. You've learned that seemingly harmless moments spent in your favorite chair can act as a silent threat, increasing your risk of stroke by compromising your circulation and brain health. We explored why this risk magnifies as we age, delving into the science behind it all, and you've picked up powerful, actionable strategies to help mitigate this hidden danger. From the importance of incorporating omega-3 fatty acids into your diet, natural artery helpers that keep your blood vessels open and flexible, to those gentle 10-minute post-meal walks that can make a world of difference, you now have a toolkit designed specifically for your brain health. Let's revisit those brain breaks, those simple yet effective interruptions to long sitting periods, reminding us that movement is key to maintaining clarity and vitality. Each tip we discussed offers a pathway to better brain health. But today, I want to leave you with one final piece of empowerment, an essential mindset shift that can make the world of difference. As you go forward, I want you to believe this. Change is possible at any age. I mean it. Whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, your body and brain still have incredible potential to respond to the tiniest of changes. It's not about making a giant leap. It's about taking one small step. Choose just one of the strategies we talked about today. Maybe it's adding a sprinkle of walnuts to your breakfast, taking a short stroll after lunch, or simply standing and stretching for a couple of minutes every hour. Embrace the truth that your actions, no matter how small, have the power to shape your health and enhance your quality of life. You've accumulated wisdom over the years, and now it's time to apply that wisdom to foster your longevity and independence. Your beautiful brain deserves the best, so let's honor it with consistent, loving care, one step at a time. Take a look around your living space today. Identify one spot where you can stand, stretch, or move more freely. Maybe place a bowl of walnuts on your kitchen table as a reminder that you're committed to nurturing your health. Just think, every time you choose to take a simple action, you're steering yourself further away from the risk of stroke and closer to a vibrant, fulfilling life. And remember, you are not alone on this journey. You have resources, support, and an ongoing community ready to encourage you every step of the way. If you found value in this video, I invite you to subscribe. There will always be new insights, proven tips, and practical strategies shared here every week. A warmth of knowledge designed to keep you feeling empowered, energized, and happy well into your golden years. Your story isn't ended. It's just getting started, and I can't wait to see what the next chapter holds for you. Until we meet again, stay curious, stay active, and always remember, your brain is listening. Let's care for it together.